welcome to Shine Through. My name is Savannah, and I'm excited to start this channel with you. You may see past videos. I have tried a couple of times. I just didn't feel very confident, and frankly, I didn't feel authentic to myself. So I'm coming here refreshed and peaceful about what I have to offer. I think as a person, sometimes we get down on ourselves about not being good enough, and we are all good enough. So I'm excited to bring a positive, happy channel where I hope I motivate, inspire all of you and myself along the way to just become better versions of ourselves every single day, and that's all that we can do. So on my channel, just a little bit about it, we'll do some organization, homeschooling. I'll talk a little bit about being a boutique owner. We will talk about when you're first starting out, maybe a new wife, or what's the word I'm looking for? Homemaking. Yeah, right? That's it? Homemaking? How to be a great homemaker. And by great, everybody's got their own version of that. But daily to-dos and things that maybe get overlooked, just like little mental notes to help you make a schedule so your house can be the best it can be. And honestly, however you have it is just fine. But I know for me, whenever my house gets a little cluttered, I feel cluttered inside. So once I learned, because I was a very messy young person, once I realized that when my space, so when my bedroom or anything like that, was taken care of, my mind was so calm. So I want to help take on those small tasks to make it so it's not so difficult to get started, because sometimes it feels so overwhelming. I remember at first I had like piles of clothes and piles of books, and I was just like, how do you even get started? You know, and then when I got a house, I was like, oh, I don't know how to clean my stove, or, you know, simple things. So I kind of want to be that space where there's no judgment. We're going to start from the beginning and work our way to the end, and you'll be able to teach me. So if you see me doing something, you're like, hey, you know, if you did it this way, it'd be better or cleaner or whatever. It's such a great learning experience, and not everybody has someone to teach them these simple things. So I want to be that space where we just like come at it at a place of love, happiness, nurturing, and as if you've never done it before, whatever it is. So I want to help you make meal plans, which I'm not great at, so maybe you can help me too, which would be really great. But just how to have a better organized life. So with that being said, as I mentioned, I just started homeschooling. So you're gonna see bits of homeschooling. With this homeschooling this week, I haven't done anything else other than lesson plan because I didn't have my curriculum in. So I was making my lessons. So the rest of my house actually got messy, which I have to say it usually does not. So I'm actually excited. I'm saying actually a lot, but actually. So my house got messy. So we'll have spaces to declutter, clean, and get organized. And I've kind of been letting some things go, like I usually vacuum out my drawers in my kitchen. I haven't done that. So I'm kind of letting things pile up so we can start them as if we're new together, which I'm really excited about. So let's get into the curriculum, and then at the end we'll chit chat a little bit more. So I'm gonna start off with our U.S. history book, our American history book, because we've actually been using this all week. And this is by the Tuttle Twins, and we just finished chapter 1, and I have to say, we loved it. So in this book, it gives you not just games, but it also has us like, so we learned about Marco Polo and the Silk Road, and we get to make the food that they ate while traveling the Silk Road, and we get to learn about preservation, which is pretty neat. So we're gonna pickle some eggs, and then we get to have that discussion about preservation, and it's all learning. So I really like this. I can't wait to get deeper into it. We are enjoying this so very much. And like I said, I'm gonna kind of just do this briefly, so I don't take up too much time, but I do want to get into our curriculum and do an unboxing with you and a first impressions, because I obviously have never used this before. I am brand new, only a week into homeschooling, and we are loving it. But I'd like to get in here and see what we've got. So I am using the curriculum, The Good and the Beautiful, because everybody said it's an open and go type curriculum. I know, I'll show you after, okay? Okay. Okay. So this is an open and go curriculum. So I was really excited about this because you don't have to lesson plan. That's where I was going. Sorry. So this is just a, what is this? Okay, it's just a packing slip, so it lets you know what should be inside of this. Oh, how cute. So I'll put this aside for a second and kind of, they wrapped this like really nicely. Like this was in the bubble wrap here, like very nicely. I'll show you, I'll pull this one out in a hole so you can see, like this is all nicely sat in there. So I'm gonna just put the box down here for a second so we have a little bit more space. So, okay. This is the, what is this? The language arts English, okay. So this is our language arts. Like even the way it's like, it's packaged really nice for being a curriculum. Like I wasn't expecting that, so that's exciting. After I'll give you bubbles. Sorry, my son's off to the side, and I'm not sure if I want to show their faces on YouTube or not. That may be disappointing, so spoiler if you're only here to see my kiddos' faces. I'm not sure that I feel comfortable doing that as of right now. We'll see, but there will be glimpses of like the back of their heads and stuff with school, but I don't know how I feel on it yet, so we'll play that as we go along. But anyway, so let's get into this. So for my son, who's 4, I got him the little doodle book so he can learn how to start writing, and this is one of the first steps. So I thought that would be great for him, so he got that. Let me open it and see what I think. Oh, fun. So this is basically what he's been doing right now. It's like dotted lines, learning to stay in between lines. So this is what I've actually had him doing this week, so this is very fitting to what we've been doing. Then this is the handwriting. So my daughter is in 2nd grade, so this is what she would be in. I'm gonna just kind of peek in here just to see. Oh, nice.
Can I see? I see.
So it's got like little pictures and stuff. Really cute. I can't tell you how it's gonna work because I haven't used it. So I don't want to like give false hope that this is cool, but I'm excited about it. It looks great. So we will continue with that. What is this over here? Okay. So this goes with the reading. I want to be like, they A+ for packaging because it came like really nice. When my daughter was in kindergarten, I like homeschooled, but where the state that I lived in, kindergarten was not a class, or wasn't counted, I should say. So I did it briefly. I did not like that curriculum. It was like a lot of, don't break the box though, because I want to put this in it to carry it upstairs, okay? It was a lot of prepping for when you're first doing something, and I felt like, for me, the directions for the plan were really extensive. Like, if you didn't read it, you didn't know like how to categorize like the cards with the paper. And hold on, I'll show you guys after. You didn't know how to categorize like the cards with the paper, and like it felt overwhelming to me, to be honest. And I actually have it upstairs so I can like show you how I had it organized, and even that, it was too overwhelming. I had to dig through like a stack of cards like this to find the card we needed. I just didn't like it. So that's why I'm excited about this. So, long-winded, sorry, trying to get all the information. So it comes with the books, Wesley and the Wolves, and Molly and the Falcon. And I believe like each of these, it like tells you when to read, when the student to read. So that's really neat. This is the course book. So let's open this up next, because this is what I'm like the most, go on back, thank you. The more, that's okay, thank you. I'm gonna have to blur his face there, I'm sorry. I was hoping I wouldn't have to blur. So this just gives you like all the lessons in the beginning. Oh, what a beautiful picture. They said the pictures were really beautiful. Like, that is gorgeous. Wow, okay. That is really nice. Oh, it is really open and go. So it gives you like words across the top. Nice. All right, like I said, I don't want to like hold everybody up on this, but my first impression, very good. It looks open and go, to be honest. Like, I could see that everything needed for this one page was on that page. So, very exciting. We will be updating on this every day, or not every day. We will be updating you on this as we go along to like let you know what we like, what we don't like. And I obviously paid for this out of pocket. Nobody paid me. There's nothing telling me I have to like it or can't switch or anything like that. So you never know what we'll do. So that is really great. I'm happy about that. Reading booster cards. Okay, so this has like what we call snap words, but in here it's like, what do they call it? Okay, so it's sounds with the word or, mayor, survivor, like, so it gives you little lists of everything. Hold on, buddy, let me finish. Oh, you're giving it back? Thank you. Thank you, bud. So they call them sight words, we call them snap words, but that's essentially what it is. It's like spelling and learning. So that is really nice too. I like that it's in just 2 books, not 15 million things that I've got to dig through. So again, that came with these 2 readers. So very cool, all-inclusive curriculum there. So now we'll move on to math. Again, like, it's wrapped all nicely in like foam, so it's not all like scratched. So, Math 2, course book.
Bookies. Bookie. Give me the book.
It starts off, page 19 is like simple math, learning tens and hundreds, which we're actually past this, but I'm excited to start at the beginning with this and just refresh and make sure that she really understands, because I always found in school, you would kind of start getting the hang of something and then magically we were on to the next thing, and it's like you never got to really fully grasp that concept. So that's something that I'm gonna love about homeschooling, is that you can take that time and like just make sure you are really grasping the information. This is what goes with the math, which was what I originally pulled out, and it's the manipulatives. So I'm still actually organizing the homeschool room, so that will be in a video as well. So this is the math box. So it's got the clock here for us to learn about time. How do I open it? Aha. Okay, so you pull it down from the bottom of the face, and it has like, I don't know what these are for yet, so I'm not gonna pretend like I know, but those fractions and a dice, money, or coins I should say, money, and then little metal manipulatives. It's a rocket, a helicopter, an airplane, and I have no idea what the other one is, but anyhow. So that's cute. That's just a silica pack, and I'm like, what is that? Okay. So that is nice for math, simple. And then we also got the science with this as well, which we are really excited about science. Both my kids enjoy it. Thank you. Okay, leave it there now. Leave it there. Go play. Go play.
Can I have the bubbles?
Not right now. After. So they like experiments. They're really into science and birds, and we do gardening. So they're into. Oops, that was stuck on my hand from the static. Okay, so this is called the Little Hearts and Hands of Science. The Big Book of Science. Fields and flowers. Go get a drink. Oh, this looks cute.
What?
Look at these pictures.
Can I see? Oh.
Yeah. So this looks really cute. Definitely looks exciting and fun, and all the colors will definitely bring my kids in. They like the funner it looks, the more interested they are. I've noticed that like on the duller pieces of paper that I've given them, we've struggled to get through, but the second that there's color on it, there's excitement around it. So very neat, excited to do this. And then what is this? So this is the parent guide. Okay, so this gives you like the lesson overview, frequently asked questions like, is there anything I need to prepare for the lesson? And so on. Very cool. So like I said, I just wanted to do this briefly with you. So we have our language arts, our history, our science, and our math. So we have everything we need for our courses here in the state that I live in. We are required to do the 4 main subjects. So I was excited that the Good and the Beautiful offered that in an open and go, and then the Tuttle Twins, I heard great things about their curriculums, so I knew that that was going to be one that I would want to try, and I'm very excited about it. So now that we've gotten the homeschool curriculum out of the way and talked about how we're excited, some things that we're going to be doing together, the next video you're going to see is the clean out of my pantry. We're going to take everything out, clean it, put everything back in it, and just declutter it, because we've been throwing stuff in there for quite some time and it needs a declutter very badly. And then probably the video after that will be a tour of the homeschool room, although I might just show it to you now and then do another video once we have it updated and exactly how we want. But yeah, so welcome to Shine Through. I'm really excited to be here, and I'm excited to show you all how to be stewards to your home, how blessed we are for the small things, and to just love where you're at. And I think that's probably the most important part of my channel. Love who you are, love where you're at, and just find your happiness, because it only lies within you. Everything around you is conditional. The only happiness that is true is what you find inside of you. So just remember, I see you shining through, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.